Okay, so we got super ugly, super pain in the ass light fixture. We're gonna replace that bad boy. And of course the light bulb was burned out in it. So the first thing I have to do is get up in there and fight the rusted screws to replace the light bulb so that I can then take it down and take the light bulb out and replace it. Always make sure you kill the breaker first. All right, so I'll be the first one to tell you I hate electricity. What it looks like, we're gonna take this screw out. I don't need some pliers. Oh look, I got some. Needle nose, but they should work. Just so you can see what I'm working on here. Right there, this screw right here. I think most fixtures are pretty much the same. Just gonna turn it out here. And yeah, even though I took the breaker and threw it and made sure the light went out, I'm still sketched out about electricity. Don't ask me why. I was never electrocuted as a child that I remember. Okay, so up on the ladder, and here's what we got. That's our fixture. Well, the base of our fixture. And looks all good up in there. Hopefully this new fixture mounts the same way. We'll see. Okay, so this is what we're putting up. I got it at Lowe's, my favorite place to shop. Shout out to Lowe's. I believe this was $39. And so it looks like on a windy Monday, MLK Day, by the way, that this is pretty much the same setup, I hope, that the other one was. Try not to touch the insulation with your bare hands. That's why I wear gloves, but yep. Let's go ahead and get this up. All I'm gonna have to do probably is snip a black and a white wire and we'll be good to go. Famous last words. Okay, so we're not gonna clip any wires. We're just gonna pull this bracket right here off. And it's just 2 Phillips head screws. Undo the wires with the wire nuts and put the new ones in. So those were the longest screws with the finest thread on them. I probably should have got my cordless screwdriver and used it, but I really don't like it on these small things because I don't want to strip anything out. But do pay attention to that bracket having that green screw on it because that's where the ground goes. Okay, so as you can see, we got a black wire which goes to the fixture. We got a white wire which goes to the fixture. Don't get all confused by the rest of these going into the house. It's the black and the white that match up from fixture to fixture. Sorry, I'm a little close. And then our ground is wire nutted right here, which goes to the ground in the house, which actually grounds to the crossbeam screw mount that goes, bracket that goes right here as well. So I'm gonna get all these put on and tighten back in. Okay, just so you can see, the one on the left is the one that came out. Old wire nuts, one on the right. New wire nuts we'll put on there just because they're new, why not? In case that plastic stuff degrades a little bit and cracks. The only thing we're gonna have to do is, this is a mighty long ground, so we're just gonna clip that off a little bit so there's not a bunch of open ground hanging out inside that space, and we'll get this put up. Okay, here's another pro tip for you, and I'm not a pro, but if you look here, that spindle comes through this hole. There's a lot of insulation around there. There's a hole in the spindle as well. You take your screwdriver, stick it up through the hole and stick it through the spindle. You can then push this fixture up through and mount it. Otherwise you can't see what you're trying to get it up to and you're just getting lucky, or you're just trying it until you get lucky. There you go. And one more pro tip for you from me not being a pro. When you put your fixture up, pay specific attention to which direction the light bulbs are facing. It also depends on what the fixture is like. Mine's clear all the way around, so it really doesn't matter that much. But if you don't want them shining directly in your front window, make sure you've got them facing left and right. Okay, not bad. Only took about 35-40 minutes. Pretty simple. Instructions are self-explanatory. Went ahead and replaced the one on the side of the garage as well. There's the old one and the new one's coming up, but just follow the directions. Takes about 20 minutes, and make sure you put sealer around it to seal out the rain. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. I hope this helped you out. If it did, if you could just give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll have another video coming out soon.